Hello everyone, good afternoon for the GMT weekly analysis session. Vivek sir, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kamal. All right. Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to this week's regular session of analysis of the week that has been and the week that is expected to come. Now, so far we have had a very narrow trading ranges for the last month and a half, or the entire duration of 2023. Narrow trading ranges very clearly. This is a box range trading. And if you see, we have done that. Now we have taken a support and bounced off from moving average 34. Currently, 2 weeks of basic on the Dow Jones has bounced off on the weekly support of moving average 34. It is a positive sign, expecting a turnaround and expecting consolidation at such levels for a higher level. Why do we say that? Primarily because the other indicators, your MACD, your stochastic, your Bollinger Bands are talking about that. The Bollinger Band had squeezed, ballooned, and is again towards a contraction. And within the contraction, the mid-Bollinger Band is rising on the weekly Bollinger Band. You look at stochastic, giving you a crossover. You look at MACD, losing momentum around the 20 line and expecting a crossover to take place in the future happening. CCI has curved up. Super trend flattening but rising. Flattening but rising. This is on a weekly chart for Dow Jones. If you convert this to a day chart, this gives you a clear reversal in trend. A clear reversal in trend. Your 8 moving average is clearly flattening and now trying to move up. MACD on the day chart has given you a crossover. Stochastic on the day chart has given you a crossover. CCI has moved up and is now almost at 0 line. Right? The super trend, which was bearish, is now turning flattish on a day chart on Dow Jones, broader markets, which clearly indicates that as and when 33,600 gets taken out on a conclusive basis, which also happens to be the levels of your mid-Bollinger Band, your target above higher targets of 34,280 are easily achievable. Will immediately get opened up to achieve this target of 34,280, 34,300. All because your indicators have turned, reversals clearly show. Now, this candles over here is now trying to take out this red bearish Maru Bazu candle on the day chart. Right? Which is why we say if this candle high, which is 33,700, I'm talking about 33,600, if it gets taken out, that means your 34 moving average, 20 moving average, and the super trend all will get breached upwards. And that is the expectation in the market right now. So what are you going to be doing for this week? We would be looking to buy at dips. We would be looking to buy at dips for a target of 34,250 onwards. So what is it? It is basically look to buy at a dip somewhere around this level. 32,700, 32,800, buy anywhere around here with small stop losses as the weekly low as your stop loss. The weekly low is at 32,500. So anything at 32,600 or 700 in between that, I will be a very good, keen buyer for a target of 34,200 and 34,300. This is for Dow Jones, broader market, primarily because MACD crossover on the day chart, stochastic crossover on the day chart, CCI has climbed up to almost zero. Price is near the mid-Bollinger Band and climbing. And the last 2 days, it almost gave me a Marubazu candles, a bullish Marubazu candle. This is Dow Jones. Look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ on the weekly chart is also has turned bullish and the super trend has turned flat. That means the momentum of this trade is reducing. Right? CCI on the weekly chart is just giving you a crossover. MACD gave you a crossover earlier, is continuing and trying to climb up further. It wanted to take a bearish crossover, but it is now continuing as parallel lines. And because of CCI crossover, stochastic crossover, it will give you the run. Now, here again, the price is being maintained by 34 moving average, above 20 moving average, and at the support of 8 moving average also. Again, weekly chart. Check it on day chart. Like the Dow Jones, clear reversal, waiting to clear off mid-Bollinger Band, and then thereafter looking to achieve upper Bollinger Band at 12,175 or 12,200. Almost on the verge of so whenever, as and when 11,870 or 11,900 gets taken out on the closing basis, you are open to target of 12,200 immediately. Right? Look at your indicators here. MACD crossover on the verge. Histograms are at zero, almost positive. Stochastic giving you a clean crossover. CCI at positive territory of 1. And you are set to go. Clear? Day charts. TSX. The week getting exhausted. Super trend bullish but turned flat, clear. So there is exhaustion happening here for the TSX. You can look at TSX only and only above 20,800. If this gets taken out conclusively, this trend will continue. The good thing is the moving averages are in the ascending order. There is 8 on top, 20 below it, and 34 right under that. And all 3 moving averages are above the super trend, giving it support at the 20 moving average. So there is a strong support at 20 moving average, further strong support at 19,700 of 34 moving average to take it up further. But at this point, for a very strong rally uptick, 20,800 or 20,750 has to be taken out. Good thing on the weekly trend, stochastic crossover is clearly being now watched. CCI is in positive territory and now wanting to climb because of the stochastic crossover. MACD above the zero line will also give you a crossover shortly. Will give you the crossover. If that happens, this will now give you a fresh breakout above the resistance. The resistance lines are very clearly 20,750, 20,800. It will give you a clear breakout. Now to see the fun, let's convert and change these candlesticks from candlesticks to Heikin-Ashi. It was an uptick, sideways movement, doji candles of Heikin-Ashi, but taking support at 8 moving average. 8, 20, 34. Very clear. The other indicators remain the same. Now on TSX, on the day chart, Heikin-Ashi candle, this gives you a clean Marubozu candle. Look at this 5-day movement. It was a very narrow range movement for the entire week, but Friday gave you the breakout movement on TSX. Now, when TSX is giving you a breakout on Friday evening, it's closing near the high point of the week. It is only indicating that the trend has reversed on the day chart and uptrend will take off. If you remember, I gave you a figure of 20,700 on TSX. 20,700 also happens to be a support trend resistance level waiting to be giving you a breakout. So anytime you see a TSX close at 20,650, 20,700 on a closing basis, get ready for an upward tick towards its all-time high of about 22,300. Because that is the way, that is the place where it is expected to be. The uptrend will touch and come to the all-time high of TSX is expected to get touched. Now, will it happen this week or will it happen next week? The candles will let you know. Right? This is the uptrend all-time high. 2020, not this is not the all-time high. All-time high is 22,300. So that here at the first time, your resistance at 20,800, 20,700, this will get broken and take you on an upward trajectory, which we can see it on a weekly chart. Oh God. Anyway, so all three markets is now basically buy on dips, all three of them. This is your 22,000 or 22,300 is your high. Right? So all markets over here, if this gets broken out, your next resistance level is going to be 21,500 and then 22,000 or 22,200. That is your resistance level and your super trend is anyway coming up. Good thing on the weekly chart, your mid Bollinger Band is climbing. Lower Bollinger Band is clearly climbing. So there will be a very strong up move once this level gets broken out. Once 22,700 gets broken out on the positive direction, this uptick will be strong. So market is now shifting back to buy on dips. On Dow Jones, the same thing is working. It's shifting back to buy on dips. I have to get rid of this. Right? Nasdaq, same thing. Buy on dips. Let's pick up QQQ. The candles are talking about getting exhausted near the upper Bollinger Band, but these are all small bodied candles. Crossover on MACD, crossover on stochastic, CCI positive. This is a 1 minute chart, so let's change it over to a day chart. MACD crossover about to happen. Stochastic crossover done. CCI in positive territory, waiting to move up. So minute 305 or 302 on QQQ gets broken out. Upper target of 311, 315 is around the corner. That will be QQQ. Right? So those trading will take trades accordingly. Now, since Vivek has asked for TQQ, the same logic will hold. If I'm expecting this to go up, I'm expecting my TQQ to also rally up. Watch the 8 moving average curving up. Get ready for MACD crossover to happen. Stochastic has already given you crossover. CCI is already at -5. Right? 8 is moving up. If 8 is moving up, see how your mid Bollinger Band is flattening and your lower Bollinger Band has started curving up. So this has to be a buy on dip. If I'm going to look at TQQ, to trade TQQ, I will look at this level of 20.5 as my support, because this is the weekly low so far. Take this on the weekly chart and you will realize you are on a weekly low. Why can I not take this up? Yes. So this is now a weekly low. The low here is 21.35. The low here is 20.95. So 21 is your stop loss and your target is very clearly here. 29.30. 29.75, 29.30. But if I'm going to trade TQQ, don't expect that to happen within a week or 10 days. Take a long call. But this is your stop loss of 21. Weekly low is 21. I will play on this stop loss and move ahead. Right? The further support will be on this candle here at 1750, 1718. 16, 1610. This is the final support. So expect the crossover because on the weekly channel, 8 has already crossed 20. 8 is designed and waiting to cross 34. If that happens, your upper targets are cleanly ready at 29.75, 29.50. Right? And weekly lows, current week low, if you ask me, is at 21. Week prior over 21.35. So you work on 21 as your weekly stop loss. Current price 23.46. So a $2 stop loss of $4 run will give you 28, 29 minimum, and that is your risk reward of 1:2. But if you're taking this thing, buy on dips is the instruction. You will get a dip because this is a weekly chart. You will get a dip, but buy a dip at around 21.50, 21.30 and take the trade. So you will be basically moving on, trading on the edge, buying on the edge, and then taking a trade. You will get this at around 21, 21.60. And that is the trade you take with this low 21 as a stop loss and take it up. Last 2 days were clean Marubazu candles. The day chart also TQQ, clear crossovers being seen. Stochastic is almost flat, so I really can't say, but CCI has curved up. Clear? Any questions? Vivek, any questions?
No, sir.
Anybody else? Any questions? Any stocks or any requests or anything on to be discussed regarding the 3 indices and TQQ and SQQ? BCE and TELUS. Prasad, BCE Toronto or BCE New York?
No, Toronto. Just both are Toronto.
No, there's one BCE New York.
I think it's the same one.
Yeah, it is the same, but then the rates will be different.
Yeah, just Toronto. TSX
Toronto.
is better.
Lovely. We are working on Toronto. Great.
So it's more for dividends actually. So
Oh, all right.
so TELUS and
you're
TELUS
working
is
on a
at
dividend play.
there is a dip right now, right? So
Yeah, there is a dip right now because it is consolidating. The weekly chart again working between 57 and 64, a $7 movement on a weekly chart, and happening right since October onwards. Right now, if you look at it very carefully, October this dip was over here, which was at the low was 55.50. After that, the low happened somewhere over here at almost 59. Currently, you are at 60.50. Right? Your super trend is turned flat. That means this level will come and touch the super trend level of 59 and 59.20. What do? You will buy it at 59.25. Right? So you will keep your purchase orders for BCE at 59.25. Keep your sell orders at about 62.50, 63.
okay.
This is a weekly chart. Something important to note over here is your 34 is above, then your 8, and then your 20. Moving averages are in a haphazard manner. They are not yet organized, which is the reason why you have a very narrow range of trading in the entire last 6 months. Right from October onwards, you are working in a very narrow range of trading. This is the weekly chart. Right?
Yeah.
Look at the day chart now. It gave you that low here at 59.74. Bounce back. So 59.50, 59.74, 59.25 is your place to buy. But in the day chart, the super trend is bearish. Market is going to fall, is expecting this candidate to fall. However, indicators are talking about it. The last candle is primarily because the markets gave you a big move on Friday. Otherwise, this chart is falling right from 21st of February onwards, continuously lower highs and lower lows. Right?
Okay.
It's a continuous fall right from here. See the fall? Falling.
Yeah, right.
Right from here. From almost February, entire February, it is falling. It is not giving you a chance. It's a clean fall.
So better to wait for another $1.25 or so.
Wait, yes. It's better to wait for $1.25 low. At 59.25, it's a screaming buy. 59.25 or 59.10, it's a screaming buy because this at 59 is a weekly support.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
On the day chart, they are talking about strengths coming in because of the last candle. But look at the last 4 candles, the last 3 red candles, very small bodied. So the strength to move up and to move down, both is being tested. So I would rather wait at 59.10 or 59.25 to buy this. Upper target is already known to you, something at this level.
Okay. I'll just
63 is the target.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Right? Which is the next one you had?
Tell us. It's tell us.
Tell us.
Just T on the TSX.
On the TSX, the T.to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both are communication companies. So
Yes. See the weekly support here? 26.
yeah.
Low 25.95. Low is 26. Your weekly support at 26. So be a buyer at 26.25. Take it up. And in the weekly chart, he's given you a doji candle closing. Though Friday the market moved up, he gave you a doji candle closing. Moving averages are all in a reverse order. 34, 20, and 8. CCI flattened, crossover not giving you a strength. They gave you a crossover and again a cross down below the 0 line. So wait for an opportunity to buy it around 26.25 only.
Okay.
Targets 28.50, 28.75. First target. Second target 29.25. After that 30. 30.5. Again, you're playing on dividend only. And this is weekly charts.
Yeah. So
Look at
I
the
think
data.
this one gives about 5% yield, and the other one gives 6.5. I think VC.
Yeah, so then if you're playing on dividend chart, you're getting a dividend activity definitely. Look at the consolidation. This chart has been doing right from first week of February. Consolidating at 2650, 2680, 2670 levels. This is your level to buy.
Okay. So wait for a dollar probably. Another
Yes,
dollar
wait
to
for
drop.
dollar to come down. If it comes down, dollar if it comes down. Because February, it has not come down. February was only these 2 days and it was maintained thereafter at a low of 27. 2693 low here. 2696 low here. And 2695 low here. So 2690, 2693 or 27 is the low, and that has not been breached. After that, in February, March has started off. So if 27 is not breached, then an uptick is highly possible. But MACD crossover just seen. Stochastic crossover just seen at levels of 35. And CCI cleanly rising at coming to zero levels. So now you may not get 2625. For this specific one, you may not get 2625. You may get only 27 and a move up. You know, I told you specifically, TSX and Dow and NASDAQ are now buy on dips. If it's buy on dips market, you will not get this correction at 26. You may have to buy it at 27 and take a chance up. Clear? Prasad? NPI by Vivek and MAG. Vivek, what is there to be confusing?
Sir, I use trading view for this, sir. I mean, for my thing, but I feel like this is currently at, if it breaches down, it's going to be a good fall, like around 28, I'm expecting. But if it doesn't, then it can go to 36. So I just don't know whether I should take the trade or not. But the thing is, the good thing is like it's also paying some dividends, and it's power, all those things are there.
Yes,
But
power
that's
is
why,
there.
like, the
Power
only
is
thing
there.
is
I
monthly
agree,
dividend.
power is there. But look at the price currently.
Yep.
When did you see this price last? Almost April
It just comes
2020.
on my screener, sir. So I didn't buy
agree.
anything.
I agree. But you saw this price in April 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about 3-year-old prices.
Yep.
3-year-old prices is a 150-week low.
Yep. I'm expecting more low, but I don't know.
So, and more fall to come. Your
Yes.
trend is clearly down. Super trend on the weekly chart is down and falling.
Yeah.
Look at your moving averages. Now look at your moving averages over here. 8 curving down. Above that, 20 curving down. Above that, 34 flattening and curving down. I haven't added 200-day moving average yet. But if it is already at 152-week low, I will be very skeptical in buying it.
Mm-hmm.
MACD, no chance of curving yet. CCI curving and again tending to fall down. I am not seeing a reversal on this yet.
Sir, that weekly last candle,
Yeah, the last candle of weekly, Vivek, what is it that you want to see?
I mean,
It's a green candle
yeah,
on
I
the
was
dividend day,
expecting.
on
Yeah.
the dividend day, and indicators all down.
Mhm.
Day charts flat. You tell me one thing. What is the movement right in February? Where has it moved in February from? Level of 34 to a level of 32.
Mhm.
A $2 movement in the entire month of February with dividend coming in between it. Very narrow range movement. A very strong squeeze on the Bollinger Band on the day chart. And look at the MACD crossover. When did it give you? 14th of February. Today you're already on
March.
5th of March. You already finished 2.5 weeks. And you have not touched the zero line. Do you think any momentum left in it? Where is the volumes? Suddenly not there.
Okay, sir. I was just following this one.
No, I agree. Because it's at a 3-year low, it is tempting to buy, but I would rather wait for it to reverse and buy $2 more expensive than wait for it to fall and give me the bottom. So I would wait for the bottom, wait for a reversal, and then enter this trade, not prior to that.
Sure, sir.
Right?
Yep.
Your next was on MAG.
Yeah. It's a silver thing.
So MAG Silver Corp.
Yeah. Sir, it's on TSX. It should be showing 16.73 should be the dollar.
Is it on DSX?
Yeah. Yeah.
Super trend turning bearish, coming down here very clearly. Weekly support $13.50, $1400, $14.
Okay.
This is the weekly support here.
Mhm.
$13.60. So $13.60, $13.70, $14 is the weekly support. Will it come down? Super trend says so. MACD clearly says so. Stochastic doesn't say so. Stochastic is at rock bottom at 711. CCI has curved up, but the fall is still continuing. Your moving averages are all downwardly focused. The 8 is about to give you a crossover on 34, bearish crossover. If this crossover is actually executed on Monday or next week, this will be a downfall at least to levels of 14. So I will expect silver to correct at least here and come up to at around 1450 or 14. At that point, the weekly support will come in play and give you a bounce back. Hopefully by that time, this will also start reversing. Not
Thank
only
you, sir.
histograms, the signal lines and the MACD lines have to give you a crossover to actually give you a good movement up. Targets very clearly 2250 or 22 or 23. Again, movement is between the Bollinger Bands.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Anybody else? Any other doubts? Any other queries on any other counters? Any stocks? Kamal, anything on the YouTube?
No, sir. Can you cover Google?
Google, all right. This is your weekly support level. 87 over here, 8350, 87, 8640, 8560, 87, 8670. So you realize anything between 85 and 86 or 8650 is the support for this product. Currently at 94. Super trend clearly bearish on a weekly chart. Turning flat. Now that turning flat has been tested once already here. Again going back down. Weekly it closed at the high point on Friday. I'm on a weekly candle, right? But on the weekly chart, do you see any crossovers? This is a bearish crossover on MACD. CCI is trying to give you a crossover at levels of 30. Sorry, stochastic. CCI is giving you a crossover at minus 32, a pullback. But primarily this pullback is because of the movement on Friday. Volumes clearly falling, not yet recovered. For this price to recover, volumes have to come back in. Right? What do you do here? You wait patiently around 85, 86 or 87, buy it around 87. Not difficult, you can wait. It may give you a chance, a wick buy at 87, target of 105 clearly there. Day chart for Google. See this? Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. It closed at the rock bottom of the previous week. It closed at the rock top at this current week. Previous week was at the bottom closure. This week at the top closure, and it gave you a move from Tuesday onwards. Tuesday onwards, you started getting small green volume candles. Tuesday onwards, you started getting your CCI moving up. Tuesday onwards, you started getting your stochastic giving you a crossover, and on Wednesday, MACD also gave you a crossover. So temporarily, Google may look to touch and cross 20 moving average and 34 moving average, which are almost simultaneously, which is at this level of 96. If 96 gets taken out, on a closing conclusive basis, then this 101 or 102 is your first target. Before your upper Bollinger Band, 102 or 101 is the first target. Second target is at 107.50, 108. Why is this expected? Because if this super trend levels will break at 96 and above, closing above 96, 96.50, this will give you a fresh tick because the super trend will turn from bearish to bullish. And here, the crossovers have happened on a day chart. Volumes are being accumulated. Low volume accumulation is taking place. So the temporary blip up can be there, but it will come back and give you a second round of entry around 88, 89. So around 89, you should be looking to buy the stock again. 89, 89.25. Look to buy the stock at any dip. Look to buy the stock at any dip. Short-term trades only up to first target 101, second target 107, 107, 108. Clear? Is that clean? All right. Anybody else? Any questions? So the trend for this week, coming week, is buy on dips, because I personally feel the market is now reversing back to climbing. So you will be looking for stocks to buy on dips. But again, the range of trading is narrow. It's going to be a narrow trading range, and your stop losses on both sides will get hit. So whenever you're trading in a narrow range, be very careful of how you trade. You have to buy at the support levels only. Don't try and jump into the trade just because you want to trade compulsorily. Nobody has pointed a gun to your head that you must trade. Narrow range trading is quite difficult and harmful to your financial health. Very clearly, narrow range trading is harmful to your financial health. At that point of time, it is good. Shut your system down, have coffee, go out, try and enjoy the weather. Even if it's cold out there, enjoy the weather, it is better, rather than losing money. Right? Any questions from anybody? All right. I'm done. Anybody now wants to speak, can freely speak and talk about it.
Thank you, Vivek sir. If there are no stock requests or ETF requests, we can close here. Aditya, Gaurav, Vivek, Zia, are we all good? Uday?
Yeah, I'm good, Kamal. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome, Aditya.
Okay, great. So thank you, Vivek sir, for your analysis, and hoping coming week to be a bullish week. So hope members who join on the call and would be watching the analysis on YouTube benefit from the analysis and make some good profits until we see you all in the next analysis session next week. So with that, thank you all and have good rest of the day and your best
Thank you,
wishes.
everybody. Have a great week ahead. Enjoy your trading and remain safe and secure.